My 10-year-old Superflat survival world is impressive and all, but let's face it, I'm only one man. Like, how much could be accomplished on a multiplayer Superflat survival world? Well, back in June 2020, my public Superflat survival server was launched, and over the past 2 years, we've had over 2,500 unique players join. So today, we're taking a tour of the largest Superflat survival server in Minecraft. When you log into the server, you'll start off here in the spawn area. Around the spawn building, people have built things in all directions. To the south of spawn, we've got some really interesting builds popping up. There's this cool maze, and recently we had a bunch of people join the server and start a cult called Swampfire. I guess this is their temple. Past that, there are just various interesting bases going off into the distance. If you head west from spawn, there's a lot of cool stuff. First of all, we have these fountains which dispense melons and pumpkins for new players. We've got these really cursed minion statues, and recently this summoning circle popped up where people have been performing some weird rituals. Over here we have El Enderman MC's base, which we're going to be touring a little bit later in the video. It's insane. And over here we have this really beautiful garden area by Captain Monkey and Ghosty Predator. They've got this adorable Allay statue, as well as just trees and paths. One thing that's really cool about Superflat is it gives you the opportunity to build below bedrock. And so all over spawn, we have various bases peeking out from below the bedrock. It looks so cool. Like under Ghosty Predator's base, we have this weird orb of purple glass. This is another cool little house on the server that we refer to as the Stream House. This is where we gather up resources and materials for the community building projects we do every week when I stream. So far, we've only done 2 projects. The first one was this beautiful lake. This used to be a bit of an eyesore on the server, but over the course of about 2 hours, a bunch of players teamed up and built this beautiful lake area. I love the floating islands and the skeleton hands. It's just really cool what people came up with. Our second community building project can be seen over here to the north. We asked the participants to build like a shanty town. There was literally nothing here, and over the course of 3 hours, people built this incredibly chaotic and complex build. Everybody got a chance to sign their names, and there's this beautiful plaza area right in the middle, and this is honestly one of my favorite spots on the whole server. A couple times a month, we do a cool leaderboard challenge where people participate in some sort of challenge on the server, and all the winners get immortalized on this wall. Just past the leaderboard wall, we have this awesome little village that our mods have put together. We've been calling it Optropolis. Just past that, you can see the Danny V1 skyscraper, an iconic old build on the server, and all this is sort of heading towards the east, which is by far the most built up part of spawn. That's partly because we have this little railroad that leads to Swampton, which was one of the biggest builds on the server way back in the day. This little compound here is by a player called Peach Pie Page. She's got a rainbow and unicorn theme going on for the whole thing, and it's honestly just very lovely. Right before the railroad, there's sort of like a little shopping district. People have constructed these really cool redstone vending machines that let players safely buy things when no one's around, and they're even working on expanding the shop beneath the bedrock. There's a few other little shops too, but honestly, the server's economy is still in its infancy. Right outside of Swampton, we have this tower, this building by Opal, and another building by Dino, and there's also this really quaint barn by Dr. Aaron Lipschitz. Swampton itself has sort of become like a historical district on the server. It's home to my personal base on the server, which is this little cave, but it's also got some iconic builds like RBJ's house, the town hall, also known as the Municipality of Gamers, and Zoe's little cottagecore build. What's up, Zoe?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh my god, it's been forever.
I actually did not build this house because I'm frankly not much of a builder, but my good friend RBJ was like, you still need a house. I went out of town and I came back and he was like, hey, I built this whole house for you. And I was like, no way. Honestly, like, I have made such amazing friends here that like I would not trade for the entire world. People here are like genuine and kind. I have my own little private island up there.
Check out the island. Does the island have a name?
The island certainly has a name.
Oh, what's it called?
It is deemed the Drug Island.
Drug Island?
For legal purposes, the Drug Island was built for me. There's definitely no drugs in this chest.
Do you remember the game we used to play? Like parkouring into the koi pond?
Yes.
Off the chest, ready? I believe. I had so much fun chilling with Zoe that I decided to invite other players on the server to show me their bases. If you've been at all impressed by what you've seen so far, just wait, because some of the bases in this video are crazy. So along the train tracks to Swampton, we have a couple houses. Like this is Ski Dude 789's house. Got a little campfire. Oh, and there's a secret basement in the back. Yo, I love it. The old trash pit. I guess I gotta contribute something. Let's check out Froggy's base. What's it say? Mogswamp and all the mods are the best. Mocro and everyone else. Froggy's sweet home. This is so wholesome, Froggy. Yo, this is such a nice little home. Oh my god, I love the interior. All right, I'm now here with Cheezer Breezer. What you got for me, man?
I've been working on this for a while, but look at this beautiful little hill. It is totally not suspicious at all.
It seems like it could be hiding something.
It's a nice little hill. They work for me.
They work for you. Yeah, you pay them in Emerald. It's fine.
Yeah.
What have we here? Ross N64. This is a pumpkin truck. All right, and this giant iron bar monstrosity belongs to L Enderman MC. Pretty comprehensive to-do list here. I guess this is called the Tau Project. I guess we'll start at the bottom and work our way up. Looks like we've got a pretty comprehensive villager trading hall here. Oh, and I didn't even realize this actually goes way below bedrock. Wow, so they had to break all this bedrock. I asked El Enderman, apparently this is a machine that kills the wither. This looks like it's like a giant basalt farm. Wow, look at this thing go. Dude, this is so over the top, oh my God. And an automatic stone farm as well. Is this an automatic tree farm? This guy has everything. And looks like there's even nether tree farms as well. I don't even have this in my single player. Oh, he's turning on the nether tree farm. Dude, look at it go. Oh my God, I need to make one of these. And this looks like a concrete converter and then it breaks it for you using TNT. Up here at the top, this must be the iron golem farm. Just to flex, he's got a diamond beacon on Superflat. That's insane. Wow, this is legit map art. L Enderman MC thinking about the next farm. Oh yeah, I can kind of see it. Oh man, that is so crazy. Check out this giant 100K map art. This thing is absolutely enormous. Like there's even dithering between all the letters and stuff. Doesn't even fit in render distance. It's so big. Okay, Enderman is telling me that there's actually a secret creeper farm below this map art. So let's check it out. Wait, it's right in the middle below the bedrock. This is crazy. And now we've got another L Enderman project. This one is Christ the Redeemer. How did you even do this, man? Enderman is one of the craziest players on the server. One very impressive area of the server is the main end island. A lot of players have pitched in to make this end island beautiful, but the main person who worked on it was L Enderman MC. Over here we have the name wall with a lot of really impressive entries, including Joshua's shulker box name and Dinomancy's diamond block name. The design of the island is really cool in general, but one of my favorite parts is all the different biomes. There's also some really fun games in the end, like this Connect 4 game, and people have worked hard to make some really cool infrastructure for picking up all the different concrete powder that people dupe in the end portal. One of the brand new projects is Beacon Town 2, which aims to be a spot for new players to get all the different resources in the game. All right, so now we're here with Bika to check out Beacon Town. Well, go to Beacon Town 2. Beacon Town tries to be a functional town that helps beginners to progress through the game. Okay, so apparently Beacon Town is still under construction. This is the plaza. I guess this over here is a villager breeder. And I guess they have kits for new players in here. That's so cool. Let me try it out. It's really nice that players are trying to make resources for all the new players joining the server. Now we're at Bika's overworld base. It looks like there's a giant terraforming project in progress here. I can't wait to see how that comes out. I'm guessing it's gonna cover up these big farms in here. Look at all these dragon heads, that's insane. Oh, and they've got a sand duper as well. This furnace array is enormous. It looks like 4 different iron golem farms, but only 2 of them are currently set up. Wow, what an over-the-top creeper farm. This is so nuts. Oh, it's powered by cats. That's crazy. There must be so many cats in this thing. Whoa, they've got a hole in the bedrock. Oh, I love when people do void bases. In the very early days of the server back in 2020, there were some pretty impressive bases made. Like this giant lava cast mountain by Riley. This is his guest house, and he even built this really cool submarine replica. The whole mountain is just really cool and really well decorated. It's an awesome base. Just past the mountain, we have another impressive base by 2 players called Ace and Corey. Ace did this really cool terraforming. It almost looks like a golf course. And he's got this really impressive wizard tower over here. One thing I really like about the base is that it's centered around a stronghold portal. And then Corey built this really quirky, unique treehouse over here. The 2 of them were working on a coliseum, but I don't think it ever got finished. This is another one of my favorite bases on the server. It's out in the middle of nowhere, and it seems like it's been mostly abandoned, but the brick buildings are just so cool. I really like the old abandoned factory vibes. Okay, now we're with Magna Panther. Looks like there's some really crazy terraforming plans here. Check out this giant tree that's in progress, and it looks like the foundations of a really good future base. This little area really caught my eye. Check out all the allays. They're so cute. It's like an allay aquarium. A player called Backspace MC has a really interesting base. Each of these different buildings contains a different farm. It's really cool. I don't even know how to describe this style. It's like half castle, half medieval. Now I'm here with Miniolio. This is the Dirt Cathedral. This looks so sick. Maybe one of the craziest dirt houses I've ever seen in Minecraft. Look how tall it is. Even the path blocks form like a fancy design on the floor. That's so cool. I love the symmetry. What else we got here? Oh, this is a nice little house. Now we're here with the catsmith for you. Apparently this is like a family build with their siblings. The eyes, they follow you. What? Ah! That's creepy. All right, next up we're here with Tech Head Fred. What you got for me, man?
So yeah, we've got some iron golems here from ENX04's farm working quite well. This is his day one farm.
So the reason it needs to be by a ruined portal is so you can get under the bedrock, right?
That's right, because the villagers need to be 7 blocks down.
You got a hole of bedrock down here?
That's right. So yeah, this is where I'm hopefully going to be building a nice drowned farm.
All right, now we're here with Avo. What have you got here, dude? This thing's insane.
We decided to call it a mega pavilion.
Look at all the allays, too. Did you get these all from different pillager outposts?
I managed to find them at 1 and had to walk 10,000 blocks. I had 8 and there used to be a cobble generator over there, and I was sitting there and I started mining it, and he proceeded to fly straight into the lava.
No! All right, this is in honor of that one allay then. This allay up here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, the bottom reminds me so much of like a blue Oreo.
Oh god, why did you say that?
I'm sorry, I love Oreos. It's not a bad thing.
I'm never gonna be able to look at that. Yeah, I've got big plans for this.
One of my favorite aspects of the server is that new stuff is popping up all the time. Like this build by Black Olive just appeared 10 days ago. And right behind it, there's a build by Red Cherub that just appeared 4 days ago. One awesome aspect of Superflat is how easy it is to make map art because of the flat landscape. This player Redmouth33 did 5 different map arts and they're all so cool. Okay, I just found them in the world and they actually look so insane in person. And there's also one of my old logo. And I guess this one is the anime girl. It's kind of hard to tell, but if you get right above it, you can almost see it. This kind of map art is just so impressive to me. And this is the first map art that was ever done on the server by a player named Dogboy Cole. He's got the graduation cover, and as you can see, this is Donda. It actually looks so good on a map. All right, dude, I'm here with Saturn Lock. What have we got here?
Well, we have the horse pit. The reason it's called the horse pit is because when I first got here, all I had was a horse that I had found and put in the pit so that he couldn't escape. If you put a roof over your crops, you can't trample them.
Oh, really? I had no idea about that. What?
This is my room.
Aw.
This is my little cat, and we can check out the ruined tower, which is one of my favorite things that I have at my base. Over here is my friend's base. This is the post. If we go up here, you can get a pretty good view.
This is super cool.
And here is where I wanted to do the big reveal.
Whoa! Let's go!
Now they know who the Muffin Man is.
Way out in the middle of nowhere, Xander and Dino have a really cool base with this volcano storage room, which I really love. I'm very jealous of how well organized they are. The mouth of the volcano contains the end portal, which is just such a creative thing to do with a stronghold. They've also got this giant sheep build and a few other really impressive buildings out here. Wonder what the plans are for this. This looks really interesting. Nearby, we've got this beautiful little woodland mansion by Roselia. I really like the designs that were used on the windows. So now I'm here with Best Infinity. What have we got here, dude?
This is our main part of the base.
Whoa! Did you break all this bedrock?
Yeah.
That's insane.
The gunpowder farm will be below us. This is the temple he made.
Yo, this is super cool. Oh, I love how the portal's right on top. That's so neat. Okay, so now I'm here with Doggo.
So basically we built this in 7 days. First we got this lushy forest. You can kind of already see.
Yeah, it's like a wooden version of the end city. This is so cool.
Thank you. Here we have a caravan.
Wow, I love the interiors too.
Then we get to the church.
Yeah, this is nuts. It's the Church of Pig, I guess, huh?
Yes, this is Pope Bacon. Most of it I just got from a lot of grinding and, kindness of a lot of people on the server. One guy just gave me a diamond enchanted pickaxe.
Yeah, people on the server are so nice. Oh, this is so cool. Yeah, it's got the dragon head and everything. Yeah, this is just insane for just 7 days. Well done. All right, so now we're here with one of our server operators, Joshua.
The first thing I did was I joined. I wanted to challenge myself to keep everything within one chunk. So we have an AFK platform up there and a mob farm and an iron farm below it. I moved on to a massive base. On the way, we'll kind of pass this flower farm here. It produces all the flowers that can be found in Superflat by Bone Meal, which includes tulips. I wanted to make a massive shulker farm that would be connected to my main base.
Dude, this is insane. So be honest, how many chests full of shells do you got?
Like 15, 16?
Oh man! You're a mad lad. Is your plan to eventually fill in all this terraforming, I'm assuming?
The plan is to fill in the outside of the mountain, then inside the mountain to have 2 major compounds. This used to be a stronghold and I cleared it all out.
Okay, so we got a sand duper, giant villager trading hall. This is insane. One of the craziest players on the entire server is Fish. Fish's dome uses over 116,000 blocks of glass. It's really hard to describe just how enormous this thing is when you're standing inside of it. He's got so many different technical farms in there, and he's also got one of the most impressive void bases on the server. There's a massive mob farm and a huge storage room all hidden under the bedrock. Yet another crazy void base on the server is by Blue Flash. This thing looks absolutely crazy down here. He's got like this floating island with a really cool bridge, and the centerpiece is this giant villager trading hall tower extravaganza, and an ungodly amount of storage. I don't know if this base is still being worked on, but it's one of the cooler void bases I've seen. So, what did you think? Were you impressed? The truth is, for a long time this server was completely dead, but with my channel becoming more popular, more and more players are joining every day. Think you can do better than the bases in the video? Why not log on and find out? Thanks for watching.